I'm Jose Camacho from Friends of Smith Cove and Rock the Block. At 90 seconds, I'm going to resort to the sign so that anyone can look for themselves. The problem with the presentation for the Opportunity Zone is that there's a big gaping mystery. The Opportunity Zone was tried already, and the expert for that Opportunity Zone project for Sound West Group, hired by Wesley Larson, specifically because he's an expert, eventually he cried fraud and he sued Wesley Larson because the Opportunity Zone plan, which encompassed Marina Square, Spyglass, Quincy Square, Evergreen Point, probably the Port Orchard projects, there was a lot of fishy business. If you want to read the allegations from Gregory Genovese, hired by Wesley Larson, check out the bit.ly link. There are pleadings there. They are quite specific. Some of them are quite damning. This has been a big question mark. So for anyone to come here and say, let's do it again with this mystery, that's appalling. Genovese promised the public that there would be a cash stream from Marina Square to the homeless community. It's actually there. He said it. He cited to the CEO, Wesley Larson. So they promised the low income and then they shaft them. And this is one of them. Jose Camacho, Friends of Smith Cove, Rock the Block. We heard earlier talk of opportunity zones and how it's not just for the wealthy, but that's pretty much what Gregory Genovese said it was for. You had podcasts talking about it, Steve Siegel talked about it, and within 2 to 3 years, he was suing Sound West Group for opportunity zone fraud. He's the licensed securities expert. Wesley Larson isn't. They hired him for that expertise. When they settled, and unfortunately the terms are not disclosed, Genovese's license remained intact. And Larson stopped selling Sound West Group as an opportunity zone expert itself. And Denise Frey knows. You see her giving a pivot award to Sound West Group. It's literally in photos. You have the dates. Go to Friends of Smith Cove at the bit link and you'll find out more information. At the time she gave Sound West Group the Pivot Award is the height of the fraud allegations that Genovese lays out. He said Sound West Group was threatening investors. He was putting them at risk. They were using inflated developer fees. There was an allegation that Larson pressured the accountant to falsify his income so he could qualify for loans for the Marina Square. It's replete with shenanigans. And no one here talked about it after I brought it up. You can't. You're afraid of Sound West Group.
So I would like to make one thing clear. I didn't stop you tonight, Mr. Camacho, but if it's something that has been on the agenda already, community comments is not the time
I get to speak however I want. Free speech.